They've already played it once today, forZe. Can they replicate it? They're already mid-pissed around. The dual Berettas out of one Flatro to begin this one. It is off with a bang to begin Anubis. Make it 4 total on the round. 3 for 1 and 1 stolen away from Rigon, unfortunately. And it's all of a sudden just result. What a way to, just baptism of fire to begin this one.
Absolutely. For your screen, they were slightly favored for B and E. I think this matchup always going to maintain a nice bit of closeness here. He's getting flanked off though soon, so he should be dead to right. Synopsy going to take care of business right there. Bad News Eagles off to the races though, man. What a sequence from Juan Flatro just though. Looking to try and take some aggressive control. This is a nice little smoke going out here, and it's going to be flashed off by, and the aggression does come through. Rigon going to take 2, so it is only the MP9 that's sacrificed.
Ooh, and a dink, and a deagle. Had a crad. Just kneecap shown. But it's Rigon who's going to stabilize. He's on for the ace in this one, but 3 HP could be difficult. Zorte facing off versus 3 at the same, and now make that 2. But Synopsy around the edge of the smoke will get the job done. Still a very messy round out of B&E with only 2 players surviving, but 2-0 nevertheless. Forced Juan Flatro a bit out of position. His teammate now smoked off in Rigon. Awkward scenes for these 2 players, but reinforcements have arrived in the form of Synopsy, but it's only MP9, and with Rigon going down, Juan Flatro's in a bit of a bind, has to dance around the site. First kill is good, but can't make good on the Jerry, who collects the double. And man advantage rolling for forZe. Bomb does need to be picked up, though, and with GX just around the corner. Could try to run out and deny this, run and gun, but can't stop the plant itself. 2 versus 2 here. Shelfie, though, good angle here on the platform, but actually pretty exposed. The smoke fades, Scenari gets it. Now Zorte up in the clutch. Flashbang will knock him off the angle, and a defuse could be attempted here. Can Zorte deny? No, Scenari is fast with it, and it's 4-0 B&E.
A great retake right there between the duo. So much space being taken. Like you said, the run and gun right there did so much work.
On Flatro, you're going for big spam, and you're going to reload behind a smoke behind with these Tech 9s. They get up close. Juan does survive, but only for a moment. But support is here in the form of Rigon and GX. But result does have a shot back. GX does need to hold the line. And a team kill, unfortunately, there for Shelfie. But still some tough scenes. GX misses a shot. He's only on 15 HP. Support is pretty darn far away and gone in the form of Scenari. It's a 1v1. Shelfie takes a tag. 34 HP. He gets the clutch. Team kills don't matter. forZe are going to pick up a half buy. It's going to be late on rotations. They're pretty far away. B&E are pretty split up, while forZe are ready for the site hit. Can the B&E players make up the difference with their firepower? Rigon dancing around the site, spots a barrel at a result, but that's an instant headshot. Juan Flatro trying to get stuck in, but he's eaten flak, taking spam. Down to 22, but Synopsy on the flank, blindside Zorte. Is there still a chance here for B&E? No exposed forZe players and deeper control taken, but GXX finds another frag, and Scenari picks one up too. It's all of a sudden a 1v3 for Crad, but make that 2. Another clutch the way of forZe could be devastating, but GXX will stop it with the USP. B&E continue the win spree.
Oh, absolutely terrifying right there with the USP. Gets the job done, and another successful retake here.
GXX never been like the most forward-facing opper, but he's going to make some moves at least in towards A main this round, but the pressure's towards mid. That's where Shelfie's going to deal with Synopsy easy. Result continues with his headshot spree that he's on, but Shelfie's making moves in through the smoke. Some risks being taken here by forZe that could get punished, but when it's not punished, you get full map control for yourself, and I think Juan Flatro is about to get blindsided here. And there it is. That's going to be the A site. Very likely the round is GXX also getting flanked and complete control here for forZe.
Starting to build in. Finally starting to reap the rewards.
Also, B&E haven't really been challenging middle in a couple of these rounds. GXX, though, he's heard a lot of information and gets the re-clear on middle. He might consider dropping down on these players. Spins around. Surprise, Jerry! GXX drops from above, and now is providing support here to this B side, but Result comes back in from A main, deals with that, but the play is still in. Rigon in position, double kill for him, 2v2. Make that a third, though. Rigon pops off on the B site, And it's Result left charging in through E-Box. Bomb on the ground. Rigon picks up the up, though, and delivers a 4K. 14 and 6 in 7 rounds for B&E.
Back to winning ways. 2 mollies are thrown in. This is some great control from forZe.
Counter utility as well from B&E. An excellent Molotov that's going to force Shelfie into the play. A play he didn't want to take part in. But a trade is there from Krad. GXX, though, has come into rotation. In a very forward angle, Krad is going to take a swing right into the op. Wasn't expecting that duel, but Jerry now takes a chance to push forward. One Flotro jumps into his crosshair. In the meantime, Result, ever present from A main, is making yet another move. Up close with Scenari, almost takes him down. He's even going to push for the frag. Result being so annoying for B&E to deal with. And the 2v3 ensues. B&E are the type of team that goes for this, but this is looking quite difficult. With Result pushed so deep into these angles and Zorte hitting shots, it's 4-5.
And so much of this success from forZe, sure that he doesn't get too aggressive here. I mean, sure by now, News Eagles are starting to feel a bit of that pressure here. Juan Fletcher trying to play around this smoke here. Might see a head or two. Krad getting loud about his aggression. Full front towards Juan Fletcher, and he will still fall.
But he draws the attention of 3 players away, and Result is just charging out of A main. This man cannot be tamed right now. He gets a third. He just keeps hitting headshots, man. This man is on fire. And this round's over. Or is it? Well, with this kill on the big flank, probably not. The bomb's going to get planted. Player's too far away. But what is this round? What is this game out of Result? I mean, it's terrifying when a person's in a great position and then, at the same time, is also just hitting his shots. Unbelievable.
You're just waiting for him to toss that down soon because the play's getting ready to be made. Here's very shortly. Great molly as well, just before now Synopsy could toss the smoke in.
But they're trying to re-clear middle. They're paranoid right now. B&E do not have map control with 30 seconds on the clock. So just a flash to be deployed, but Synopsy will make it work with it. 1 for him. Scenari needs to deliver on the 5-7, and he does. At least a headshot, and then a follow-up out of Rigon to cap off the half for B&E. 8-7 for them.
A great little adjustment there. Forcing the hand.
Individual duels when it comes down to the CT side. And, well, here's Result. A main, dual Berettas. He's been sharp. How sharp? Well, good enough to take down Rigon, but a turn back around as Krad pushes out. He gets caught out by multiple players. B&E still taking damage here on the inbound. Jerry, but cannot deliver. The dual Berettas don't quite do it. Zorte goes down the same. We're going into a 2v2 post plant. GXX is here for support, but Shelfie will deliver on the pistols. It's a 1v2 here for Scenari, but he has an isolated duel onto one player. Shelfie being hunted down, but the kill's not clean. Shelfie will deliver a 3K on the pistol, and forZe will equalize. One Flotcher always looking for those fights, always making space for his team, but not handed a duel today. Instead, it's the rest of the squad who have to face off against the auto shotty. The Gator chomps down to Jerry. That's the whole round right there.
That GXX could work right now.
Wow.
Is he able to land it, though? Backs are turned.
Look at this. He's moving in perfectly on the correct angle. Krad pushes forward, but does land his shot. Juan Flatro makes some moves in middle, but it's only good for 1, and he's so low on health that the MP9 single bullet from that will do the trick, and forZe are going to get off to the second half. Well, can't get the Galil down, unfortunately. If he finds a chance inside the site, if he finds a pick on an anchor, that could be the round unraveling. The rest of the squad is grouping up, but Krad is so up close. He could swing off this utility if he chooses, but it's back his turn. He thought he had cover from Jerry, and that is a big miscalculation. Jerry swings into the whole team, and it's Rigon on triple entry. That's the round instantly done, and forZe are off to save.
See if they can hold on to these weapons here. Just look how deep Bad News Eagles are in hunting already. They find those 3 kills, they immediately start to close in like sharks in the water. They want to...
This. Oh man, that's just the fury of Bad News Eagles sometimes. A player can take over a round. As you can see, back turned here on the entry. Krad, easy kill. Then this double has to have been crazy out of Rigon. That third shot. You see the nade stack trying to take down players behind the smoke. Unflotter always leading the charge though, but forced forward by the molly. Good utility usage out of Shelfie to guarantee that opening kill. But Jerry is going to be at at the plate, and he strikes true. Regon hits the dirt. One by one, B&E hitting the dirt. Now Zorte even gets an opportunity. Scenario just around the corner. Zorte drawn forward, but the shot doesn't connect. How did that miss? I don't know. I'd be fuming if I was Zorte. And this round could still go wrong. Synopsy catches Jerry pushing through. Of course, that is the bomb spotted, but a 3 versus 3, and this round up in air.
Uh-oh. Result
no.
catches the bomb, though. He's going to drop it with utility out. Synopsy.
Shalfie is there. You're talking about that bomb. Needs to be retrieved, and Scenari not paying attention, and even Crad prepared on the backside. Dancing around GXX, and there's just simply no time to plant this bomb. Shalfie's just going to chill out on the A site. And the clock will give forZe the lead.
Actually incredible right there from... Oh,
we had
maybe the best European... the best European Orgless team right now.
Yeah.
Looking to get things rolling once again. What a shot from Zordi. Yeah, he needed a quick disconnect. Comes back and lands the collateral.
And then the nade follow-up that finishes the job.
I'd just be a safe call here from this point forward. Bombs in the middle of mid. But as I say that, maybe they have other ideas. That's a crispy headshot right now. And there is a lot of space that Synopsy could take here.
Scenari, what is going on? He finds another headshot. Result turns it back to him. How? How was Scenari? He just walked out B main, killed 3 people. And that's just the B&E way. He continues pushing as well, but back turned to Shalfie. Gets off the bomb for just a moment. Synopsy needs a safer plant position. Fake plant, though, but doesn't fake out Shalfie. Still, how did that round even get that close? He's creeping just underneath that smoke. Does GX spot it? Not quite. Jerry's gonna make a move, though. He's gonna jump on through, and I'm not so sure about that one, Cole. GX making moves. He spots out Crowd. One Flotrum now, an extra angle on this attack, and it's a one-way over that. This round's just a calamity for forZe. It's just Zorte and Shalfie, but both players playing their hands, and I don't even think Shalfie realizes where these players are, but Zorte does. Zorte is locking in these shots. He's on for the ace. He's gonna collect it. 5 for Zorte. 13 for forZe.
Do those rounds so often to Bad News Eagles that I thought that was going to happen again. I mean, Result goes down towards A. They get desperate to try and recover this round, and Zorti bails them out big time.
Dude, this man just rattled off 5 op shots this round.
They've got Result now aggressed, or rather Zorti re-aggressed there all the way up through A, so they're making the gamble. They've actually reinforced now this B side of the map here with a couple extra players. Mid smoke goes down here. Will that bait anyone out? Another smoke gets tossed in.
Making a lot of headway through middle, but they drop down in the canal instead. Shalfie now gonna get overrun. There's an extra element to this, but 3 players jump through the smoke, and Jerry's gonna spam him down, but Regan, he picks up a rifle. Jerry now is the only defender on the site, and he's gonna have to concede that plant. He still wants to fight, but GXX will give it to him. Zorte now up in the clutch. He pulls out the deagle for the first kill. The nade might get the next, but Regan will silence him finally. And B&E will break their deadlock. There's no chance you can hold this. Crad is only now just arriving, but a big flank. That was almost the bomb. But Shalfie goes down. Jerry up next, and this is gearing more and more up to be just a simple save out of forZe. They don't have the money to try this.
They're holding on in this comeback. They're holding on in Anubis right now. Great identification of weakness there. Hitting that B bomb site perfectly when Jerry was left all alone, and they managed to time their aggression before.
Aggro close. Boy, is the gate dangerous. He takes the fight. He just goes for the swing, gets the headshot, gets out. Man advantage, B&E.
Look at that setup right there, but whoa, walking out blind is Scenari. Was hoping he could catch him off guard right there, but Zordi, who's been locking down this A bomb site, he's gonna get his chance once again. He's gonna jump up. They're pushing him.
Oh, and the flash is perfect. Regan sends him flying. Packing one Flotro. He gets a headshot out of that. The first bullet takes down Crad, and Shalfie, he's out of position. Unable to cut the cross, stop the bomb from getting planted. He's still gonna make a move out, though. forZe are going to give this a go. Shalfie and Result over here, but Synopsy, the headshot angle, he's too good. Result He's had a quiet half here. He was a monster on the T side. Can he bring forZe to a map point, moving up towards the window? No! GXX locks it in. Map point for Bad News Eagles.
They have to work through right now. They're going aggressive towards A.
Oh my goodness, it's gonna be a train crash here. Jerry and Resol are trying to push on in, and they're gonna meet the whole team. Synopsy's gonna chase him down. They tried to pull this round against Eternal Fire. It worked there, but with Krad pushing out, he drops the bomb. Players swinging through the mollies. This could end here. This could be overtime here. Krad holding on for dear life, but Scenari drops Shalfie. Nade deployed. One Flatcher takes just barely any damage, but it's Zordy following up from the window. Scenari gets the bomb.
Can't find it.
He can't find it. It's in the water. He doesn't know where to look.
Oh. Precious time. The rotation's already arriving now. This is going to be incredibly difficult.
Krad's already circling the site. Scenari drops the smoke, though. Maybe a reposition. Could be so valuable. Krad pushes through. He goes down. 17 HP for Scenari. A deagle shot will do. He's going to look for the fight. Zorte's up. Scenari trapped out towards A main. It really comes down to the shot. Zorte, he doesn't get the spot in. Scenari holds the angle, and he's going to take the map for BNE. 16-14. Breaks the 0% win percentage and destroys forZe's confidence.
Absolutely unreal right there.
Imagine if he hit that. Zorte going for the mid swing, though. He thinks he only has a 1v1, but he meets the whole team. I mean, you can do that at some premier events, but you don't really want to do that here in the online finals. Result, though. Great headshot on the one Flotcher at range. He had a great map of Anubis, but it didn't go his way. Maybe he can turn it around here with Krad on the site. It's good. The leap in, though, from Synopsy denied. Jerry, dual Berettas on default. Could provide problems, but GXX still circling the site, but he can't convert. Dual Berettas, too many bullets, 2 guns. That's Regon in the 1v2. Has to try and pry this apart. Crossfire being played. Jerry. Oh my god, it's so good, though. God. What a flick. What a flick from Regon. He knows where Jerry is. Up top, up above, but no headshot. No more magic from B&E. It's a pistol round out of 4, but what a shot. And honestly, it's one of the safer maneuvers, but if they get close too fast, this could provide problems. Shalfie up close, joined together with Resol. It is going as perfectly as it could go, but the kills eventually come through. forZe commit to the fights, and things are going their way.
The player in market.
And also, these footsteps being heard towards underpass. Zorde up on cap, but that's a great shot. That's a shot that you need to convert, or else the round goes awry. GXX knows there's a player inside the apartments. His teammate calmed out that there's a player underpass, but it doesn't get easier. You may know where all your players are, but you need to connect all the shots, and with
It just evacuated ramp here. They could get caught a little too lackadaisical. Jerry's alone with an MP9. He has a teammate over in ticket, but a teammate's down low.
this is still a very real round as they creep on the site. One Flotcher with the entry, and they have to understand, where did that flash come from? It's from Ticket. What? Straight wall bang for GXX. It's a plant in a 3-on-3.
And again, they're so far removed on the rotations right now. They have to take a long time to try and recover this.
Well, Scenari up from Palace can cut off the site retake, but he's not active enough. He's letting them go past his angle. One Flotcher can't deliver, and Scenari too late on the play, reveals his position and has to save. I mean, what an effort out of BNE, considering the 3 versus 5. Dire straits. A plant, but it's still 4-0-4s.
To pull things back into his advantage. Actually calling in for a little bit of support from Result here. Again, looking to double up. Again, looking to take that mid-control on back. But is it too late? They're already up catwalk.
They're getting close to ladder room as well, and what a flick! GXX, insane, but Krad re-aggresses with Shalfie, and some coordination out of forZe will clean up mid, but they leave B open. BNE playing games with not just their opponents, but ourselves. Wait a minute, there's no way. They just simply don't have time, especially with Juan landing that deagle headshot. Sure, jump onto the bomb if you can, because Juan has just got another deagle headshot. You just have to full stick. Knife is out here for Juan. A knife back in from Jerry, but it's the round for BNE.
Denied. So Bad News Eagles gonna finally find their first, and it's off of a classic round here. Is this the crosshair he's rocking right now?
That is
is
this the circle.
Oh man, I've never seen something like that before. That is interesting. Yeah, Bond right now. Late rotations coming through as well. Will they clear out mid? They will. Just swinging for the fences is Scenari. That'll cost him his life. Krad, he almost went down to the op there, but he just jumps away.
He gets away with his back completely turned. to the T side. In the meantime, Synopsy begins to work, but, you know, Crad getting taken out top middle doesn't matter. It's the time that does. Ooh. And Rigon, with him moving out from out of A main, these lurks can still get so deadly, but time on the clock, it just simply does not favor B&E. You just have to save here. There's no taking so much map control in these mid rounds that... Oh boy, these mid picks have been so dangerous from forZe. They've been punished multiple times, and they could get punished right here. One Flotro as the smoke blooms connects onto Crad. And Shelfie, he's considering to swing out middle and into multiple players, but he catches GX with nades in hand. No op to punish. An advantage, but that can quickly... Jerry, this is going to be a freebie in just a moment as he gets that, but now you have to wonder, where is this other player? Why is Jerry so tunnel visioned on towards connector?
There, Juan Flatcher gets past the first line of defense on Catwalk, flashes him off as well perfectly. And now they still have a player lurking about here. Juan Flatcher taking a fight as well.
Resalt, his opportunity though. Juan Flatcher's on 8 HP. The wall bangs through bench could do it, but he swings into GXX instead. Zorte, too late on the play. He was stuck in Palace. He didn't peek out to take down Rigon. He thought he had a big flank.
So, Zorte's going to be able to keep his AWP for another round longer.
It's his way in towards bottom connector. And again, silent moves here out of BNE, but Zorte has had enough of this lurky business. Scopes up with the off, but free kill on a Jerry because he's walking out in the open, thinks he can push into Palace, thinks he has time, but B&E are still pushing in everywhere. Scenari comes away with another. In the sight is Zorte, but Scenari is just drawing the attention of that op away where it really needs to be put in, and that is the Palace position. Zorte makes his way underneath. And yeah, calls over Shalfie to cover that angle. Scenari in a very difficult clutch, to say it lightly. Zorte misses the shot. It gives Scenari an opportunity and some space into the site, but covered off by Shalfie from spawn. forZe is with their bases covered. 7-2.
Zorte making no mistake right there. I love the setup that they go for. Jerry finds an opening pick there. Continues to aggress towards a main. Finds that follow-up success there once he clears it out. And again, when you're in those 5v3...
XX going for some spam, and it's landing onto Jerry.
Oh my god.
Goes down to 45, but Crad up cat. Catches Scenario in the back. Now a 3v5. Numbers dwindling, make it 2. GXX, nice spam down on the Jerry, but there just simply needs to be more. One Flatro has to get a kill given over to him, but you can see that Zorte and Shalfie are tucked away on the side, or maybe not. Zorte walks out in the open. He's down. Problem is the bomb needs to be scooped up somehow, and with Shalfie on coverage, that is looking like a tall order. GXX has a hell of a clutch ahead of him. 45 seconds getting closed in upon. It's not looking good. forZe 9-2. Yes, B&E are a team that can pull off comebacks, but players are beginning to creep on out. Jerry needs to be careful, has an opportunity on a 1, but cannot find the kill. Instead, it's Crad on rotation, but he gets destroyed. Rigon with the clapback, a headshot, and a bomb plant for BNE. It's open as well. Solid position, but with GXX going down, numbers begin to dwindle, but the flanks are being watched, and the extremities go to waste. It's now 1v2 for Rigon. He turns it to 1. Versus Zorte, he's brought out the pistol for this one too, but he's gonna make it work. No clutches today for BNE. forZe to double digits.
Or this B-side play that's coming through as well. Look how much space Juan Flatcher has.
Again, these lurks from BNE are just so suffocating. Like, look at this. He's standing between 2 players right now. Shalfie and Zorte. Now the B play is coming through because Rigon makes his way through market scenario cat, and then the trap is sprung. forZe are snared. Jerry left to push on through the apartments, and I think they're even prepared for this angle. I think they heard a couple footsteps as he made his inbound. Like BNE.
Yeah, that's the key right there. If they can, you know, get that momentum, which they will be able to end the half, likely with some momentum. You take a look at the money right now for forZe, it's absolutely in there.
So, you're not spamming smokes with the CZ, I'll tell you that. Instead, he's getting it flashed in, and poor man, he almost pulls one off. Zorte not as precise with his deagle as he was earlier. 3-on-3, but still elements for forZe. It's Jerry. I mean, we always love the sandwich drop from stairs. looking to pull something off. As the smoke fades, he collects a kill, and at the same time, leaping through the CT smoke, forZe will make do on little to nothing. 11-4 for them. Sorry to be cliche, but X Factor. See if they can make it work. Flying out the apartment. Synopsy, though, it's not great on the entry. Couldn't connect any headshots, so we're looking at a bomb plant, or maybe not, because it's going to be a charge through the smokes. But this 2v5 now goes to a 1v2. Jerry with an opportunity. The IGL looking to pick up the mantle. No armor on this player, though, and so he's going to get swarmed. 11-5. Bad News Eagles with the pistol round. Yeah, Synopsy is going to be all on his own here on the A site. He has a rifle to do it. Spots them out as they make their way up Palace, but he eats a dink for his troubles. Brings it back even, but now he's getting pressured. He's getting pushed upon by the Tech 9s, and there's no help with him. resalt even gets himself a rifle. forZe, though, can cover this crossing towards CT spawn, but with Ragon unable to convert, a force buy could be devastating here, and it's looking like exactly that. Just scenario, and that's a force buy victory for forZe. That is a devastating blow to this potential comeback. All signs are pointing to the B play where you're challenging all the 5-7s, but the entry is good. The entry's clean here from forZe. It's just GXX reloading, and the 5 stack just gets cut through.
Gonna get run boosted out towards middle. Little flashbang for himself. He doesn't land the shot. He's actually just jumped out into no man's land.
Whoa, and forZe was cleaning up. 2 kills, 1 towards top middle. Another pass. Jerry sees an opportunity to make a move, and with Crad collecting on the Ragon, there is opportunities. You see resalt now pressing these extremities as he has done through this entire game. Down the ladder, though. Just take some guns away. I mean, I guess you can save. But, about to meet forZe. That's a good gun to take away. Ensures that B&E won't be at a complete purchase next round with... He's there to sell a bit of a fake. You can see the smoke now going in towards window. It keeps the attention drawn, and then, well, the map goes dark for B&E. Ragon swings into an AWP. Crad making his way out middle. He spotted scenario as well. This kill is going to be locked in. Good taps out from the entry fragger. And now forZe charging through. He's looking for kills. It's a B&E move, and now Synopsy needs to do the same.
How is he the last alive?
He's snuck in through the smoke, but surely there has to be question marks. Where's the A-side anchor?
Here. Where's the anchor, right?
Hello there. Oh. He's dead.
Yeah, it did feel like the wind left their sails whenever they lost that one, right?
Yep.
Did feel like it was going to be the end of the days, but they might have a little bit of life left in them. We know that they can do some good work. Tag already landed with the scalp.
Oh,
what a swing from resalt. That is unbelievable. Don't get a lot of time to take him down there if he's in your crosshairs.
Yeah, from the intensity that was map number 1 and the big comeback at a B&E, this one, where B&E almost turned around a post plant. If you remember in the 3-on-5.
Yeah.
That X Factor wasn't here on this map. This is forZe, completely dominant. Just scenario remaining in the 1v4. And we're looking at a 16-6, and we're heading off to Inferno.
Just a beautiful look coming through from forZe, man. What an excellent reply, especially when it comes to coming through, talking about the struggles of this team choking and then choking in the first map on your own map pick, giving Bad News Eagles their first win in the last couple of months here on that map. I mean, coming back into Mirage, especially Bad News Eagles Mirage, and showing this level of depth.
We know how Inferno goes. So smokes go in, scenario. Maybe just looking for some taps. Maybe looking for a lucky one, and he'll find one. Perfect timing. Resalt down next in line. Ragon firing off from the back of the site. Scenario takes the opportunity to push on through, and then B&E collapse. Shelfie needs to reload, and surrounded on all sides, he's finished off. Bad News Eagles with the pistol. Ragon looked like he connected it for a moment, but Jerry will spin for the headshot. Now they're going to move into CT spawn, but this mercenary could thrive. He gets a double kill, courtesy of Zorte. Now resalt with the coverage, the excellent headshots. Oh boy.
Plants his feet. Gets those headshots on off here. There's some nice shooting from Jerry as well, being proactive. I like the adjustment that they make here. The only big fear is the lineup right here from scenario, right? MP9, a little bit of team damage, and if scenario getting them in order here. Resalt going to be the entry. Prowess once again, trying to just jiggle out here. But wow, Jerry doing some monster work on the lurk here, and GXX missed his initial op shot there.
Yeah, and look at this. The MAC-10 actually gets into the back lines. Now, Rigon does find it, though, and now swings through the CT smoke and collects a triple kill. How does he get away with that?
It was not the op. It wasn't the A1S. He's clearly so hungry to...
Is what we're looking at, because we have Result hitting mad headshots towards top middle. And then you also just get to see this out of Rigon.
Oh, dude.
Gonna be a fast pop, but a mid crossfire awaits Synopsy together, but GXX mollied out and actually under some serious threat. He's gonna get ran down if Juan Flatro can't cover, and with the pistols making their way out of the apartments, GX is in the crossfire between all of that. It's a 2v3, but Rigon is activating on the flank. He's already fast. And towards lane, he will creep up into the apartments. Did he get a spot onto Jerry? Did Jerry get a spot onto him? Well, you don't know. He turns around, but Rigon still has the shot. 2v2 now. Molly in towards Pit, and the nade to follow up is excellent. Saneri delivers the headshot, and Shalfie just has to creep away in towards the arch side, but they have no idea where he is. Leaping across the site, Saneri will go down. Now Shalfie has to fight Cage Tiger out the corner. Rigon, fake defuse, but he has a smoke. He picks up a kit. Now that defuse becomes 5 seconds. Shalfie wrapping the site. Rigon's gonna turn around for the headshot, and time is on his side. B&E. Now push down banana. B&E, they cannot sit, they cannot rest. And, well, Rigon will have to for this round. Jiggle Pete game, but Krad overextends just a pixel too far. Now up towards the arch side. Synopsy very patient, very aware, but can't be aware for that deagle shot. Result breaks open the site. 2v2 post plant for fourth. Can they convert this?
Best opportunity here. Result heating up here. He's pushed past the smoke. He wants to claim this one. Make no mistake. He's aggressed back through the smoke as well. GXX just coming through. Will he be able to isolate these duels?
He can. The time beginning to tick. If he makes a footstep, the crossfire will be back in order. And you can see nade into Pit. Ringing out. They can play B&E's game. And they'll collect their second.
Kind of bringing in 2 more players here. You can see they're cheating over another player. Juan Flatro coming to join the forces.
Oh, but that first orange's molly is excellent for Rigon, but he still converts off the back of it. He was forced off his angle by the utility and still converts it into the Lion's Den. Go B&E, and they get chewed up. Perhaps it's just the Eagle's Nest. Maybe that's the metaphor I need to use, because it's a 1v3 for Zorte. His entire team torn to shreds. 21 HP and everything against him. You can see the B&E already starting to rotate just in case he's on the A site, but it's a complete save. forZe, they are feeling it. They are looking to push through this, and Rigon could eat a flashbang in just a moment as Jerry sneaks on through, but Rigon adjusts in time. He feels the pressure. He comes away with a second smoke spam on the fadeaway. forZe are going to try and carry that momentum in the site. Hits Saneri, tucked away. Second oranges, and Krat has the read. But the CT smoke, it's off the mark. GXX, does he want to push forward? He does, but Krat sees that as an off angle. forZe, another force buy, half buy situation. That could pan out for them, but Juan Flatro's going to take his liberties to push on through. But Zorte unblinded, it doesn't matter. He comes away with a headshot. 2 versus 2. Both players trapped out towards the back of the site. Krad sneaking away towards new box, and he just got spotted by Juan Flatro. Crosshairs train in his direction. Can Shalfie play off the back of this? No, because Juan Flatro is just too precise. Shalfie plays his head, and Juan Flatro's all over it. Triple kill and a retake for B&E. They're always looking for these opening plays. An opening frag or two. And Juan Flatro is there to deliver from the pit position. Loses his teammate on the way, and maybe some more. Juan Flatro perhaps needs to bring even more to the table here. Pushes out from the pit. How does this guy get away with another multi? But now with Synopsy inside the Moto Smoke, needs to turn around because he has a freebie in front of him. 1v2 for Zorte. He's trying to flank towards B, but now Zorte makes his move on the A side. Synopsy's going to return. Fake plant. And that's just time for Synopsy to get back into position. Another fake
one.
plant. And Scenari, well, he's going to play for it. And Zorte's going to spin around for the 1v2. You'd think B&E are playing it perfectly, drawing the attention every which way. But Zorte has time for a 180 headshot. Triple lane setup. You don't see this every day. Of course, make it quadruple lane setup. You don't see this at all. And, I mean, you only needed Synopsy for this whole thing. Riesel has 2 players waiting for him. Normally, when you see a lane setup, you say Apartment's the weakness. Riesel has a 1v1. He's facing the whole team. How do you read into this if you're forZe? I think the answer is you don't. 1v3 now for Shalfie, sprinting through the apartments, and I mean, it's almost a look of resignation, but when you pick up Regon, there's all of a sudden a chance. Holy.
There's a deadly game of whack-a-mole coming up.
Pops up. Oh, Scenari did get the spot, though. I think he saw the beret just before Shalfie popped up, so Synopsy pushes down middle, but caught looking both ways across the street. No, Shalfie. Oh, he decides to pull out his knife at the worst possible moment. Riesel at least there with the trade. Messy scenes all around. As we sit in a 3-on-3.
Finally, a little bit of calm and the storm right now. So a concession of this B-bomb site. It feels a bit likely right now. Is Regon his best opportunity? Maybe just spamming through the smoke. We're going through it.
I mean, it's this whole round right here. If Regon tries to swing through on a timing, here it is. Makes his move, but there's an angle that he can take up right next to it. Swings, takes the first. He continues trying to get that multi-kill, trying to be that hero, win the round. Fake bomb plant for Zorte. Another one. I mean, this is extremely risky. Time's ticking, and flashes are excellent from GXX. What great support to help this out. Time or kills will be the metric for BNE. 9-5 for them.
He's gonna maybe dive back. Yeah, going back to cover here to catch him on the timing.
Yeah, he does. Regon is down, but is he ready for the next? Scenario already pushed up close and converts that. Smoke deployed. He's gonna swing as it blooms in true BNE fashion. Flees the scene. Still battling even on 17 HP, and yeah, eventually he'll get punishment. Oh, patience pays. Bomb on the ground. Synopsy full control right now. Things can still change. Jerry on the lurk. Zorte's still in middle. I mean, look at this. 30 seconds. GXX has his knife out, and all of a sudden it's all Synopsy.
B-bomb site here now, and it just needs to be a trade here quickly. Synopsy on the site.
Well, that smoke gives him space. That smoke allows Synopsy. Could he just spam for the plant? He does. Bomb on the ground. You need the kill now, Jerry. 3 seconds. 2. He dances around, but Jerry predicts it. 9-6. forZe just make it a little bit closer right here, Cole. And will Krad deploy his smoke? Now is the answer, but I don't think BNE will care. Swing forward, knocked off the angle. Jerry, first oranges, trapped out. Dual Berettas, though, and counter utility is excellent. 2 kills out of Jerry. Flank developing from Riesel. Nothing is safe right here. Smoke spam just barely misses Synopsy, and it's going to be a push into the back hole. Shalfie prepared. Are they ready for GXX? They should be, and Zorte will convert next. forZe prepared for the aggression, and they have re-aggression of their own.
At least Horty with the auto shotty as well.
Oh, the Gator. Chomping at the bit. There you go. 1, but a quick trade from Juan Flatro. He's trying to be prepared for the next result. Next in line, but does convert. Juan Flatro always hungry for the duel, but he falls on his own sword. Now, Krad, though, goes for smoke spam, and it's perfection out of Regon. But one goes back from Jerry. He's going to dive back into the smoke, make sure he can't be traded, stall out for his teammates, but look at this move. In towards CT spawn. Result's going to go down. Next up, Jerry making his way back in. And on the boost, Regon will drop down 50 seconds, hunting for the kill here on a Jerry. Has an isolated 1v1 and should have complete knowledge where Jerry is, but doesn't matter. Picks a perfect timing to swing. 9-all, forZe. Look where Juan Flatro is. He's already pushed deep into the apartments at the moment. He's already threatening the A site, and he's going to take down Result. So aggressive from this man. He's going to jump out of the apartments. Shalfie almost misses an opportunity. Fully blinded up. but the bomb is still in middle, and with players pushing down bottom banana, if Regon goes down, this could be round ending, but surely you're not expecting someone so close. Uppercut handed to Jerry, but there's still another player. Zorte drops the bomb, and nice B split you got going. You have to go around the world to mid.
Oh, that's a big error right now. Big communication breakdown, and Synopsy gonna try and recover desperately here. Down banana already with the last couple players. The smoke is good, though.
The smoke is good. It isolates out Zorte. Is he going to feel the need to make a push happen? Run boost. That's definitely been calmed over. He's thinking about it. He really wants to do it. As Shalfie swings as well, tearing apart the team. Zorte comes away with a triple 2-round lead for forZe.
Oh, that is utter heartbreak right there for Bad News Eagles. It was a...
They want someone to overpeak.
Angles towards B, and Zorte's here with the op.
It's perfect, and it's a great flick on a Regon. Jerry up close delivers the same, holding down top banana. Result delivers onto on Flatro, and there's even backup plans. Jerry, he can do what he wants here. Shots being missed both ways. The Glock's out for GXX, but the support is there from Shalfie already at new box. This whole round pre-planned from forZe, 13-9.
I mean, it was never going to go their way. They had to find both of those picks. Zorte as well with that first kill was absolutely beautiful, but Shalfie was still on the back of sight while Jerry was battling it out.
But Jerry has been feeling it. He's been going for the duels, and he won't go down. Shalfie, though, he's going to take a step forward. Almost a double kill scenario there with a trade. forZe, they want to get their man advantage. They want to collect, and there it is from Zorte. Tagged up, but doesn't matter. Doesn't need to fall back. Stands his ground. And a 2v4. Result just here in full control of the apartments. One Flatro. Gonna need to do some hellish entry work. That's not happening with the Result at the door for forZe.
For a second there, it was a little bit of lacking resources here, but Zorte gonna open up again. In a short period of time, they could have taken those bracket control with a little less presence, but this time it's reinforced with 3.
Yeah, and it's Result. First kill. Good. Next in line, GXX does convert, but how are you going to be ready for Shalfie? Sends 3, packing, and BNE with them. 2-1 for forZe, finally breaking this dead streak. It's been up and down for this unit throughout the Counter-Strike space. They had hype going into the major. They